I need to get this off my chest. I've been carrying it for weeks, months maybe, and it's eating me alive. My name's Claire, and I'm about to tell you how my world fell apart. How I found out the man I loved, the father of my kids, betrayed me in a way I never saw coming. This isn't easy. It's raw, it's messy, and it's the truth. So here I am, spilling my heart out to you, because if I don't, I think I might lose myself completely. It started a few weeks ago on a Thursday morning. Picture this. It's 7:30 a.m., chaos, in our cozy suburban house in Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm rushing to get our two kids, Emma, 8, and Lucas, 6, ready for school. Cereal bowls are clattering, backpacks are half-zipped, and I'm yelling about missing sneakers. Just another morning, right? Then the phone rings, loud and sharp, cutting through the noise. I glance at the caller ID, and it's an unfamiliar area code. My stomach does a little flip. Who calls this early? I pick up, hesitant, and say, "Hello?" It's Jack, my husband, the man I've been married to for 11 years, the man who's supposed to be at a marketing conference in Charlotte, not calling from some random number. My heart skips. "Jack, why are you calling? We talked last night." He sounds off, his voice tight, like he's trying to keep it together. "Claire, my wallet got stolen last night at the hotel bar. Can you cancel our credit cards, like, now? I've already told my boss, and she's wiring me some cash to get by, but we need to replace those cards ASAP." I freeze, phone pressed to my ear, one hand still holding Lucas's lunchbox. Jack's always been careful, annoyingly so. He's the guy who double checks the locks before bed, who keeps his wallet in his front pocket in crowds. "What happened?" I ask, trying to keep my voice steady. He sighs, and I can almost see him running a hand through his dark hair, the way he does when he's stressed. "I was distracted, left my wallet on the bar counter while I grabbed a drink menu. When I turned back, it was gone. My driver's license was in there too. I'm screwed for my meetings today unless the hotel finds it." I'm trying to process this. Jack's not careless, ever. But I push the unease down, tell him I'll handle the cards, and hang up. I spend the morning on the phone with banks, canceling everything, making sure no one's racking up charges. The kids are at school, the house is quiet, and I'm working from home, juggling emails for my freelance graphic design gig. Life goes on, you know? But something about that call sticks with me, like a splinter I can't quite reach. Fast forward 6 weeks. I'm rummaging through our home office looking for our insurance policy. Jack's been traveling a lot lately, once a month, sometimes for 2 or 3 nights. He's a marketing exec, always on the move, pitching to clients in cities like Atlanta, Nashville, Charlotte. We've made it work. Our house is a 4-bedroom dream with a pool in the backyard, and we've got great friends, a solid life. I thought we were happy. I thought we were solid. Then I find it. A folder tucked behind some old tax returns. It's Jack's personal investment account, the one he manages from an inheritance he got after his parents passed in a car accident a few years back. I've always respected his privacy about it, his money, his grief, but curiosity gets the better of me. I open the folder and there's a statement showing the account's grown to over $400,000. Not bad, right? But then I see it, a withdrawal for $3,000, dated right around the time his wallet was stolen. My heart starts pounding. What did he need $3,000 for? I dig deeper, my hands shaking as I flip through the pages. There's a check written to a jewelry store in Charlotte just days after the wallet incident. My mind races. He didn't buy me anything, no necklace, no earrings, nothing. I'd know if he got something for his sister. She's not the jewelry type. So what was it? I grab my laptop, pull up the jewelry store's website, and call their number. My voice is calm, but inside I'm spiraling. A woman answers, polite and professional. "Hi, I'm calling about a purchase made a few weeks ago," I say, giving Jack's name and the transaction date. "We had an issue with it, and I'm wondering about the store's warranty." She taps away at her computer, then says, "Oh, I remember this one. He was so upset, said his wedding and engagement rings were stolen with his wallet. He bought replacements, beautiful ones. We used his company card as collateral, and he sent a check later. Is there an issue with the rings? Our 90-day warranty covers loose settings." I can't breathe. Wedding and engagement rings? His rings? He never said they were stolen, just his wallet. I managed to stammer, "I need to talk to my husband about this. I'll call back." I hang up, my hands trembling so bad I nearly drop the phone. Why would he replace his rings? Why didn't he tell me? My mind goes to a dark place. Was he hiding something? Was he pretending he wasn't married? I call the hotel in Charlotte, my voice barely steady. They confirm a theft report signed by Jack himself, but it's not what he told me. He didn't leave his wallet at the bar. He wrote that it was stolen while he was dancing in the hotel's event hall, that he left it at a booth, and it was gone when he got back. He even said he didn't want to involve the police. My stomach churns. Dancing? With who? And why lie about it? I'm not proud of what I did next, but I had to know. Jack was leaving for another trip to Asheville in a few days, and I needed answers. I waited until the night before his flight when he brought his briefcase home. He's always so particular about it. Laptop, client files, presentation notes. I figured if there was anything to find, it'd be in there. While he was in the shower, I slipped into the garage, popped the trunk, and opened his briefcase. My heart was pounding so loud I thought he'd hear it through the walls. I rifled through the pockets, and then I found it. A pack of condoms, half empty. My world stopped. We haven't used condoms in years, not since his vasectomy after Lucas was born. I felt sick, betrayed, like the ground had dropped out from under me. I put everything back, closed the briefcase, and went back inside, my face burning with tears I couldn't let him see. That night, I could barely look at him. We went through the motions. Dinner, kids' bedtime, the usual. He kissed me on the cheek, and I forced a smile. "You okay?" he asked, his eyes searching mine. I nodded, but inside, I was screaming. How could he do this? We have a family, a life, 11 years, 2 kids, and he's sneaking around with who? I didn't sleep that night. When he left for his trip at 5 a.m., I didn't say goodbye. I couldn't. The next day, I hired a private investigator. I needed proof, something concrete. They tailed him in Asheville, and by Monday, they sent me a report, photos, evidence. Jack in a hotel lobby wearing a suit and his new wedding ring. Jack later that night in a bar wearing no ring, laughing with a woman in a tight dress. Jack kissing her in a booth, her hands on his face. Jack going to her hotel room. And the next night, a different woman. Same story. I was done. I called a divorce lawyer, filed the papers, and had them served at his office the next day. I wanted him to feel the weight of his lies, to know I knew. When he called me, his voice shaking, all he could say was, "I'm sorry." I didn't respond. He didn't come home that night. The kids asked where he was, and I lied. Said he was working late. It broke my heart to see their confusion. 6 months later, the divorce was final. I got custody of Emma and Lucas, and Jack got visitation. I found out he got someone pregnant on one of his trips. Condoms aren't foolproof, I guess. He tried to explain, said he saw a therapist, that he had a problem, an addiction, but it was too late. The trust was gone. I heard he's still out there, living the same reckless life, hurting others like he hurt me. I'm trying to move on. I've started dating again, a guy who gets what betrayal feels like, who makes me laugh, who my kids adore. But some nights, I lie awake wondering why I wasn't enough. I gave Jack everything, my love, my trust, our family, and he threw it away. This is my truth, and I'm done carrying it alone.